How many times have we seen that speaker put every word they're going to say on their slide? The slide ends up being more of a distraction than a compliment. We want to focus on some simple slide design so that the audience is focused on the message and not the slide. First thing you could try is just focusing on text. Maybe, for example, you're trying to drive home the fact that we had an 11.8% growth last quarter. Maybe you put that number on a slide. Maybe you create more of a change by creating a blue background and making it white. So text could be a way to drive home a number or a phrase or a word. Or you could try just having a picture. For example, maybe you're trying to talk a little bit about your company, the background, where you started, how you got to where you are, and the slide is more of a picture of the corporate headquarters. No text at all, and you get to tell that story. Or maybe there's a combination of text and a graphic. Let's use this quote for example. In the first example, the speaker is not looking at the text. Now we'll turn him to where he's looking at the quote, and you can see the visual appeal that is now guiding our eyes to reading that text. So those are some guidelines when we're designing our slides. We can create just text, we could create just a picture, or we could use a combination of a picture and text. Now when we want to keep our audience's focus, there are many different techniques we could use. Here's a couple simple techniques you could implement the next slide presentation you give. You could use animations. Let's take the example on the screen. You might be giving a 3-step process. The example we're going to walk through is from our Corporate Ovations workshop, how to close a presentation using MOS, memorable, action, and summary. You could, using animation, have the M, the memorable, appear on the screen as you talk about it. And then click to the A, and then click to the S, as each of those ingredients reveal themselves to the audience. Or a different approach you could take is by using a transparent box. That way the audience sees all 3 of the ingredients, but as you can see, the focus is on the very first ingredient, the memorable. And then as we transition to the action, the memorable and the summary fade, and all of our focus is on action. This is a great technique to use to be able to keep your audience's focus. Again, slide design, let's think about text, graphics, and a combination. Let's think about how we keep our audience's focus on the point that we're trying to drive home so that they stay focused on the message and they don't get lost in our slides.